Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Starling Marte leading things off and takes a strike. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Fouled off left side. Luzardo went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. That one missed.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
Out to short. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Juan Soto.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Soto with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
2 out, space is empty. That misses the zone. 3 and 2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound today, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. This is Bryson Stott. In for a strike. 0-1. And that is out of play. Down and in, moved his feet.
Ball. 2-2.
And foul ball. Hard ground ball, base down. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2 for 9 so far in the series. On the corner for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting third, shortstop.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Bryson Stott.
And Boog, you and I were talking about it before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Trey Turner in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Ball 2.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it is gone. Trey Turner crushes it. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
That
Ball.
misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Not
Full
close
count.
with that one. Full count, 3-2. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now Bader up to the plate. And downstairs. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 2-0. Up the middle. Lindor fires over to first. And Bader is out. That ends the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso. Luzardo, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Luzardo back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
No.
Just missed. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Cedric Mullins up now for the Mets. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 3 for 7 in the series so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
And that's just foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now here is Bryce Harper.
Third baseman, Bryce Harper.
And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball.
That one's in there. Now 2-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
2 balls,
You tie a guy
2
up
strikes.
like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one
Look
missing
out.
inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Harper down on strikes. And here comes Alec Boehm. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Batting 8, catcher,
Here comes Real Muto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Real Muto launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Two outs.
No.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Up and
Ball.
in, and a count 1-2.
1-2.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Vientos. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. So they strand a pair. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one's upstairs, ball 1. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fought off foul. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Schwarber on the run. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get in.
That one ripped right center field. Gone. That one felt good, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled, and did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That one's in there. Strike 1. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. That catches the corner. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Starling Marte. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know.
Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Save!
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And it remains 2-2. Marsh stands at second with no outs. That's down and in. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto really on his horse for it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Struck out swinging his first time.
Going slow-mo. Going.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now a check on him at second, back safely. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. So here's Bader now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Diving, makes the grab.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses. Ball 2. Got him looking. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Let's go, Phillies.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one outside. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Down the line. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Clips the corner, strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That missed by a
2-2.
lot. The count now 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. And our score remains 2-1.
But my mojo right and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day. I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, Bryce Harper to the plate.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes.
Ball 2.
Evidently
Two
not
balls,
too impressed
no
with that
strike.
call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Gone. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. To third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely. So, man aboard, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Mullins in pursuit. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. A single his first time. Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers up and throwing. Helsley getting cranked up as well. Bohm leads off first with one away. That's way outside. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at first, one away.
Two.
In the dirt, but kept close. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses. Ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Bryson Stott in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kodai Senga departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Tyler Rogers.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit, 1 for 2. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for New York, Cedric Mullins. And that clips the inside corner. Mullins, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. On the ground, right side. Harper steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now at the plate, Mark Vientos. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is downstairs. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. The Phils leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Misses off the inside, and it's 1-2.
Two.
Now one
Full
missed.
count.
Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three and 2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Snap throw to first.
He's safe.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering preparing to come on if needed. Strom, the lefty, warming up as well. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. His second home run of the series. It's 3-3.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one ripped. Way back there. That one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jesus Luzardo done for the night, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. Orion Kerkering taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. And that's in for a strike. And the sweeper misses.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Off the mark there. And the count now even up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. That's in there. One down. Phillies down a run and delivers outside.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Fouled off. He was late. Rogers throws to first, and Turner's back in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here comes Bryce Harper. That's a little bit low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike.
2 balls,
and it's 2-1 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail it here, 4-3.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Top of the 6th inning. Now here is Luis Angel Acuna. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks up and loosening in the pen. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him. And that's the first out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now it's Juan Soto. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2
Base
strikes.
is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one on its way, and that ball is out of here. His 21st of the year. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bader under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins up now for the Mets. Foul ball there. That one fouled off. That one not close. Now 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now 5-3. Back after this on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Rogers back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Gregory Soto, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself.
That's an out.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting catcher JT Realmuto.
And now it's JT Realmuto. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Bouncer to second. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're still down 5-3. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Strom.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Strom is a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
That's inside, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
Swinging a foul straight back. That catches the outside corner. 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swinging a foul out of play. Vientos stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Right through there. Got him. 2 gone now. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Late swing fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it remains 2-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Soto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Brandon Marsh digs in now. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And that's outside.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
The tying run at the plate.
No.
Misses outside. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. The other way, base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Some places we go. Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Right through there for a strike. No outs. Runners at 1st and 3rd. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Loop behind second. It's going to fall for a hit. In to score is the runner from 3rd. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just off the inside edge.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
So the tying run at second,
That's a
and
ball.
that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Golden opportunity right here. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First
Inside.
offering, and it just misses.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, you can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches.
1-2.
But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Grounded to third, could be two. On the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gregory Soto gives way, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Ryan Helsley will take over here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Turner, the runner at third. Schwarber over at second with one down. In the air, out towards left center. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take the lead in the seventh.
Well, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more...
Oh, nice stop on a slide. It's there, and that's a great play. So they get three and jump ahead late. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. David Robertson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. And that drops in for a strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Yohan Duran, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Meza also getting ready. That one to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Next
1-2.
offering way off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Out to short, and it's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Juan Soto now. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. With a
1
single
ball,
base
no
runner,
strike.
because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
So the tying run at second, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Jose Siri. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So up next, Cedric Mullins.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
In the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
You don't really want war. He can handle this. You ain't built for that like Jeep Wranglers. If he ain't square, he's rectangular. The second coming of the Lord, he has returned. I am the God. I have evolved. There ain't a thing here.
And we're back. Here's JT Real Muto. Helsley in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And first offering is fouled off. late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Now a chance for Nick Castellanos. That one at triple digits.
No balls. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Next offering misses down and away. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next offering is down low.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Castellanos leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Liner snagged at first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 5. Yohan Duran on to try and close it out.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Well, 1-run game now. Mark Vientos, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one way outside, and it's 1-1. And that one missing low. This one high in the air to left center. Schwarber settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo, known for his late inning heroics. On the ground to third. Boom. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch, and he just misses. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ground ball right side. Stop. Tosses to first. Lindor retired.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
So last chance for the Mets. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Trying to deliver as the hero. That is upstairs for ball one. So the tying run at second. Fought off foul. One strike away. Got him. And that is the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
6-5 the final here today. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.